going on, BrewTubers? Man, Super Bowl Sunday today. My son actually wants to watch it with me, so that's a rare thing. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. Did a brew day today, and some of you guys may have seen me do some moves. But to start this out, I see Stein sent me a Peaky's extra special blinder. Now, I don't know if you guys have Netflix, but the Peaky Blinders is one of my favorite series. I don't think I've seen the last season. I need to go back and watch it. But it's a cool show about, I guess it's around right after post-World War I. These guys come back and they get into the British Mafia. They're, I guess, they in London? I don't know. I don't think they're in London. Can't remember where they are. But it's a pretty good series. It's a very good series. If you haven't watched it, I am envious because I would love to go back and watch them all for the first time. So, the Peaky Blinders. You need to check it out. But anyway, this is the Peaky's extra special blinder, and I love me some ESBs. This is a 5.5% ESB. Little known fact. I know you guys know me as like an IPA guy, but what got me into craft beer was ESBs. I love me some ESBs. I love English ales. It's probably why 23andMe says I'm like over 50% English or UK. Probably not Irish. I don't know. But yeah, I love me some ESB. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, nice hiss off this one. I'm just salivating over this right now because I love, English ales off the beer engine, and a good ESB will do that for you. So this one, so I'm pouring this in a proper ESB glass. This is my pint glass I got from my battalion command. No, I'm sorry. This is the pint glass that I got from the Fagos. It's actually got the Dean's List logo. You can't see it, but this looks like an ESB, Stein. Good job, dude. Not much of a head on this one, but that's neither here nor there. I know it's carbonated, I think, because I could see it kind of foam up when I poured it, and I got a big hiss, so I know it's got some carb in there. So anyway, looks just like an ESB. ESBs aren't normally very clear, particularly the ones that you get off a beer engine. But yeah, this looks perfect. So let me go ahead and get a nose. I get absolutely nothing off the nose. Nothing at all. That is, well, I guess it shouldn't be too surprising because ESB, you're supposed to have very low to none a hot character on it. So maybe that's right. I was expecting to get a little bit of the malt on here, but again, I'm not sure which style, if this was an extract or a mixed extract, but I would imagine he did EKG and Fuggles for the hops. Okay, cheers. It's a 5.5. That's another good one. This one doesn't have kind of the knockout factor that his other two had. That IPA was like kick-ass good. Like the movie Kick-Ass, that little girl. Like it was kick-ass good. The, what was the second one I had? Darn, what was the second one? Damn, I can't remember. Come on, Stein, what was it? First one was the IPA. Second one was... shit, I don't know, but it was good. I remember. But this one here is, I'd call it it's a good homebrew. It's not something I'm gonna go racing down the street to, pull this off the local tap. But as with Stein's other beers, it's super clean. No yeast fermentation. I don't know how he does that. I mean, starting out, you gotta, you use bottle conditioning I don't expect to get just a little bit of the yeast character, but I'm not. I'm trying to think if the bitterness is what, I mean, I know even though it says extra strong, you know, an ESB is you can call it extra strong bitter or a extra special bitter or an English, you know, special bitter, but it leads you to believe it's going to be like an IPA, but it's not. The bitterness isn't as much as, I mean, we talk bitter to Americans and we're thinking, you know, pale ales and IPAs and, you know, our style, and they're very bitter, at least 40 IBUs. I don't think ESBs are supposed to be as bitter. I do think this one could be just a tad bit more bitter. You know, throw a little bit more, you know, EKG up front. But yeah, it's just a really easy drinking beer, which is kind of what an ESB is supposed to be. Before I got my dartboard here, this is I look at ESBs as kind of the beer that you throw darts to. And that's what this is. It is a kind of a, makes you want to, you know, pull up to a fire and get some darts and play some darts. So, all right, 3 for 3 from Stein. All good beers. This isn't my favorite of the bunch, but it's still a good beer. I got one more left. I just looked at it. I think it's some kind of fruity beer, I want to say. Maybe not. But anyway, thank you, Stein, again. This is, man, dude, you know, he also, and I didn't drink these on camera, but he sent me some really good commercial beers. I had the Kilt Lifter the other day, and that was awesome. Scotch Malt Bomb. And then he sent me this black double IPA, which was, it was kick-ass too. The little girl kick-ass. It was really kick-ass. That was an awesome beer. Then he sent me another double IPA, and then an experimental IPA. But he really hooked me up with some awesome beers. So I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully he's a new AHA member now, and he's thinking about entering in National Homebrew Convention, although I don't know if the registration's closed for that. If it's not, you should jump in. And one more plug, Stein, you need to go sign up for the SJ Pour Challenge. Just go to SJPour, PORR, challenge.com, .org, sjpourchallenge.org, and sign up. We need you, man. You are a good brewer, and it would be fun to compete with you. Yeah, really good beer, dude. Cheers. Something tells me that, I don't know when your birthday is, but either birthday or next Christmas or something, you're going to be doing some upgrades on your system because you got some skill, son. Cheers.